Welcome to Bourbon
Let
and
me know
Bud
when
MMA,
yours, because I'm trying.
everybody. This is definitely the first time that we are doing this intro because we definitely didn't think we were live about 5 minutes ago. This is the first time that we're live. It's your guy. It's every one of you that thought that you were waiting. It's all your fault. You guys did it. It's not our fault. It's your fault. Sorry. Um, Welcome to Bourbon and Bud MMA. We got a great card this weekend, UFC 298. We've got Volkanovski versus Topuria. We've got the co-main is Robert Whitaker versus Paulo Costa, Jeff Neal, Ian Gary, Merab Dvalishvili versus Henry Cejudo, Anthony Hernandez versus Roman Kopylov. On the main card, we're also going to be talking about Amanda Lemos versus Mackenzie Dern and Marcos Rogerio de Lima versus Justin Tafa. We also have to talk about Andrea Lee versus Miranda Maverick. Miranda Maverick's a friend of the show. Of course, we got to talk about that. Um, Sorry for the late start here. We thought we were live about 5 minutes ago. I'm just a fucking idiot and don't know how to work technology. So we are here now. So appreciate you guys hopping in. Knuckles, give a less detailed intro that you gave before. Um, sorry.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, hey, what's up, everybody? I've definitely not started saying this before, but anyway, hey, everybody, fucking jazzed to be back. Glad you guys are watching. Glad everybody's here. So something that I'm just gonna start doing because I'm the beer guy of the group. I'm gonna start drinking a beer to represent a fighter that I like on the card or a fighter that I'm picking on the card. Could not find an Australian beer to represent Whitaker or Volk. So I got Budweiser, the king of beers. If I can fucking focus, there we go. Because Volk is the king of the featherweights. John Anik always says king of the featherweights, so that's what I fucking went with. But yeah, and stay tuned for the next pay-per-view preview because I might have an Ecuadorian beer, to represent some people. But cheers. What's up,
I
Coop?
couldn't imagine who you'd be representing that could be Ecuadorian. I couldn't imagine at
I,
all.
I know
Don't
it's
know who that
shocking,
is.
right? I could never have guessed
Wait,
that.
wait, wait, wait. Sean O'Malley's Ecuadorian?
Ha! You're funny.
It's
You're
news to
funny.
me. I
You're
mean,
funny.
Yeah,
You're
but
funny.
this is news. Yeah, what's up, guys? Happy to be back in another live show. We got a banger card coming up this weekend, as Max mentioned. We got Volk versus Ilya, Whitaker versus Costa. Kind of fingers crossed that that's happening, but looks like it is. Knock on wood. But and then we have Jeff Neal versus Ian Gary, Henry Cejudo versus Marab, and I'm not gonna say his last name because I can't say it to save my life.
Dwalishvili.
Dvalishvili.
Dwalishvili.
Dvalishvili,
Dvalishvili. Whatever the
That's
fuck.
good. That's pretty
whatever.
good. Yeah.
And then we got Anthony Hernandez versus Roman Kopylov. This main card is going to be awesome. I am very
It's
excited.
fucking banging, dude.
We got a lot of stuff to get into, and yeah, Squared, how you doing, my man?
Dude, I'm good. Podcast debut right here. Don't really know what to do. Kind of feel like I'm in Max's garage right now. I'm just gonna mute. So yeah, this is fun.
Hell yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
fucking
Uh,
welcome to the show, bro.
Per usual, I'm gonna take a shot before we start. Knuckles, you got a drink. Take a sip, man. Foo's usually
No,
here
I'm
with
gonna
us
fucking
tonight. He can't be here tonight. He had some things going on. So just us tonight. But hey, the
hurt
show
his
goes on.
pussy. It's okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Whew. All right.
Oh,
We'll just go ahead and start off with Andrea Lee versus Miranda Maverick. Got to talk about that one. Friend of the show, Miranda Maverick, was on just about a month ago, I think. A little bit over, I think. She's fighting Andrea Lee, KGB Lee. She is 13-8 as a pro. She's like 5-6 in the UFC. Lost three in a row. I mean, say what you will about Miranda Maverick, whatever. She's had her ups and downs in the UFC. I mean, I think she wins this pretty handily. I think it's Andrea Lee. Andrea Lee cut day, pretty much, is going to be this weekend. I don't think she survives her spot on the UFC roster after this weekend, unfortunately. No shade to her. It's just kind of the way the business goes, and I don't see her winning that fight because Miranda Maverick has been kind of on the come up, and I don't see that really changing. She just beat Priscilla Cachoeira, so kind of see that going that way. Knuckles, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I think age is not on Andrew Lee's side. She's been in the game for a while. She's 35. Miranda Maverick's 26. She has lost three in a row. All the fights were fairly competitive. I think the only one that really wasn't terribly competitive was the Natalia Silva fight, but I still think she was in there kind of. So I think it's gonna be a little bit closer fight. It'll probably go to decision, and I think Miranda Maverick's gonna edge it out. She'll probably win a 29-28. If I'm gonna be honest. But again, she's 26 and she's only getting better. I mean, she's fought fucking nothing but dogs, dude. All of her losses are to high level competition. Um, she lost a split to Macy Barber that a lot of people said that she won. I personally think she won. So yeah, I got Miranda Maverick. Probably gonna have a lot of ground control and a lot of working that a lot. So it'll probably be kind of a slog a little bit. No offense to Miranda, but it'll be a little bit of a slog. But I think she's gonna come out with the W. So anyway, Coop, what do you got, brother?
I'm gonna be kind of I'm thinking this is gonna be a universal pick, but I do have Miranda Maverick in this fight. Andrea Lee has, granted, it has been against great competition, but she's been on that downslope, which is just kind of hard to get out of, especially when that division is full of killers. Miranda Maverick being one of them, and that entire division is just so hard to ascend. But I do think Maverick wins this. I'm thinking either late round, late submission, or excuse me, or a decision. And I think, as Max mentioned, I do think that is the final fight that Andrea Lee will have in the UFC, because let's be honest, unless your name carries some sort of weight in terms of like promotional scale, you don't stay on the roster after taking four losses in a row. So yeah. Squared, what you thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miranda. I'd elaborate, but I don't think I really have to. I think y'all took care of that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yep. Hey, and also check out Miranda Maverick's pickling business. She makes some good
Yeah.
shit. We still need to get on our shit and ordering some. I will soon,
Yeah,
probably. I
Prowler
love fucking
pickles.
pickles. Yeah,
Right.
Prowler pickles.
Yeah.
Hit her up there. The next one we're gonna talk about, we're just gonna touch on quick. For some reason, Cooper wanted to. I didn't really want to, but that's okay because he wanted to, and we're gonna do it. And he wanted to talk
Competitive
about
fight. That's why. That's why.
Marcos Rogerio de Lima versus Justin Tafa. In my opinion, and I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. In my opinion, I think this is going to be another like, oh, this could be good heavyweight fight for like 10 seconds, and then, or not 10 seconds. All right, that's rude. For like a minute and a half, and then we're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, here we go with the clinching on the fence. Mario or what? Rogerio de Lima
Marcos.
is notorious for that. Um, Justin Tafa is a bit of a banger. I'll give him that, but I don't think that he's going to have the chance to be a bit of a banger because I think DeLima is going to hold him on the fence for probably 3 rounds, and I think it's going to be a very boring, very piss break, beer run like type of fight. So I hope I'm wrong. Could be wrong. We'll see, but I think that's how it's going to go, and I think DeLima is going to win a very boring decision, probably. I hope not. I hope Justin Tafa knocks him out. But I think that's how it's going to go. Knuckles, what do you got?
It's Tafa gang, baby. Tafa gang all day, bro. Tafa gang. Yeah, he's gonna knock him the fuck out. He's gonna knock him the fuck out. Shades of Mark Hunt. He's gonna knock him the fuck out. I think it'll be a slog in the beginning, but dude, he's cut from the same fucking cloth, bro. They're all the Samoans, dog. Don't give me that look. They're fucking. It's Tafa gang, baby.
Yeah, but let's not put Justin Tafa in the same.
Okay, but I mean,
Mark
the thing is, after his last shit, I love that fucking knockout of the big football player. I can't think of his name. But he knocked him the fuck out. I just think no, the fucking
Austin Lane. Sorry, Austin Lane. Yeah,
Austin Lane. Yeah, knocked him the fuck out. I think he could do the same thing against Marcos Rogerio de Lima. I think that Marcos Rogerio de Lima. I think he was ranked at one point, and I don't know how the fuck he made it there. So I think it could be a slog, but I think that Tafa is kind of. Yeah, I think Toph is finding his groove. Yeah, it'll be a first round Tafa knockout, in my opinion. Coop, what you got, brother?
To kind of elaborate on what Knuckles said, I do think that Tafa is hitting his stride because you had the honestly a great performance against Parker Porter. As much as I love him, he's a Connecticut guy. I'm a Connecticut guy, so he got a little special place for Parker Porter. But he did put on a great performance in that short. I think it was like a minute long. That fight was. Yeah, it was like a minute into round one. He
Yeah.
put him out. And then he kind of gets an unfortunate result with the eye poke that resulted in a no contest, but came back and avenged it by knocking him out against, was that on the Adesanya pay-per-view? It was Izzy versus Strickland, right?
Yeah. Because yeah. I think that was
Okay.
the main card fight. I think too. I don't
Yeah.
know how that fucking shit.
That was
Which
awesome.
which fight are
I
you
think
talking about?
The
Tafa
second
versus
fight with
Lane.
Austin Lane.
Yeah, I think that was. I'm checking it right now.
That was UFC 293. Yeah, it was Adesanya and Strickland. Yeah.
But regardless, I do think that he is
On
gonna
the main card.
hit his stride, and he's been starting to kind of show that he could be the real deal. And I feel like this fight versus DeLima is a good chance to prove that. I do feel like round one may start with a lot of like grappling because that's just how DeLima is, really. He'll come out the gate and he'll just grapple you. But if Tafa does survive, I feel like that could spell like almost a death sentence for DeLima. And I feel like it's a second round KO for Justin Tafa. Or yeah,
Yeah, he's
Justin
got
Tafa.
to conserve his gas.
Yeah, that's another a big part. He just got to conserve his energy.
That's what
Squared,
I'm
what you
worried
thinking?
about.
Yep. Okay. Squared. Who you got on?
I'm gonna go with Tafa just because I got him on my fantasy team. Stylistically, I've got no idea, but just because of that, I'll be rooting for Tafa.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Nice. The last one we're going to talk about on the prelims is going to be Amanda Lemos versus Mackenzie Dern. Both Brazilian ladies. I believe it's the feature prelim. It is. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm still torn. You just never know what Mackenzie Dern you're getting. She looked, sensational against Angela Hill, striking wise. Who Angela Hill is a Muay Thai. That's her whole thing. And then she goes against Jessica Andrade and looks like shit and gets TKO'd. So it's kind of hard to tell. And she's also facing Amanda Lemos, who just fought for the title. So she's obviously, she's a damn good fighter. But she knocked out Marina Rodriguez, Montserrat Ruiz, Livia Renata Souza. You name it. She barely lost up until I don't even know. She like lost her UFC debut, and then had a long layoff weirdly from 2017 to 2020, and then came back and did her thing. Man, it's a hard one for me. I think Mackenzie Dern's gonna win just because of the youth. She's 6 years younger. But it goes back to it depends on what Mackenzie Dern shows up, because Mackenzie Dern has shown up looking like a warrior from fucking hell, and she's also showed up looking like a damn fairy that doesn't want to be in there. So, you don't know if she's gonna get. We'll see. I'm gonna go Mackenzie Dern. I'm not confident in the pick at all. Knuckles, what do you got?
So my question going into this was like if she found a gym, which I don't really like from what I've seen, I don't know if she's found a consistent gym. I think she's just kind of doing whatever. Um, which in turn is what fucked her over in the last fight. Uh, so yeah, I'm going Limoges, man. I'm probably gonna pick. Mackenzie Dern's kind of tough, too tough for her own good, so it'll probably be a decision. She's probably gonna get her ass beat for 3 rounds. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like on the level of the Andrade fight, but I think she's still gonna get fucked up pretty good. Because Andrade also beat Lemos by that nasty fucking arm triangle. But yeah, so I think honestly, I'm gonna go with probably gonna go with Lamoche by unanimous decision, probably 30-27. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. Uh, I didn't really see much details on like her gym status because that's where I'm like iffy. If she found a gym, honestly, she could probably stretch out of 29-28. But yeah, I think Lamoche is a little bit older, but I think that's also like lending to that old girl strength. You got old man strength, you got that old girl strength. So that's me. Anyway, Coop, what do you got, brother?
There are very few people who have ever recovered from a generational beatdown, such as which Amanda Lemos just received at the hands of Zhang Weili.
True, true.
I'm trying to pull up the stats right now for it, but the numbers on that fight were something I don't think I've ever seen in a women's title fight or a title fight at all.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
So
It was very, very bad. Yeah.
Weili Zhang had one knockdown. She landed 296 out of 358 total strikes compared to Amanda Lemos's 29 landed out of 68
God
thrown.
damn.
Significant strikes were 163 to 24. Takedowns were 6 to none, obviously. Amanda Lemos technically did have 2 submission attempts, and I think one of them was pretty close, if I'm not mistaken, right? There was one that was like,
That's how it always goes, dude.
there was
Everybody like
one,
it's
I don't remember what it
desperation.
was. Was it a triangle or it was something that was pretty close? I remember, I want to say,
I have to watch that fight back.
someone
Yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong, but sorry, Coop, I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Go ahead.
No, sorry. Um, while that is a testament to how good Zhang Weili is, it is also a testament to the lasting effects a fight like that could have on a fighter. And this is also kind of dependent on which version of Mackenzie Dern we get, because as Max said, if we get the version that fought Angela Hill, we're probably getting a quick finish. If we're getting the version that fought Jessica Andrade, this could be one of the more like nightmarish fights for Mackenzie Dern. With that being said, going off her last fight alone, I feel like Mackenzie Dern just isn't good enough in the striking department to compete with Amanda Lemos. However, I do think Mackenzie Dern's grappling is more than able to get the job done, and I do think she gets the job done either by either by like a second round or it's a 3-round fight. Yeah. It's either by like a second round submission or by a late decision or a decision. Well, I said late decision. Squared, what you thinking?
So that's a fair point. She did get absolutely minced in her last fight, so that's definitely a factor. But based solely on her, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistency. Amanda's consistency. I'm gonna go with her because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she was like 7 out of 8, won 7 of her last 8 going into the Zhang fight.
Something like that. It was something crazy for sure.
Yeah, pretty solid. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she comes back from that last fight. But I mean, what's her name? She got pieced up in her last fight too. So I'm gonna go with Amanda.
good pick, man. I think it'll be an interesting fight overall. Like, I mean, I'm saying, like, I don't know. It's
It'll
weird.
be one of those
Okay,
fights that could
came
go
back. Here
either
we go now.
way in the most extreme way possible. Because Amanda Lemos could
Yeah,
show that
that's
there's like
that's where
levels, or Mackenzie Dern can show like I still got it.
exactly, bro. I think, man, I gotta fucking I gotta look more, but
Yeah, it's kind of like I said. I'm
if
not.
Mackenzie found, you go ahead.
I was like I said, I'm not confident in my pick at all. I knew that was going to be like a outlandish one. I just kind of took it as it was. But dude, there was something to that Angela Hill performance. I think she can channel again, and I hope she does. I really do, because I like Mackenzie Dern a lot. Hopefully she can make it happen. But like I said, I'm not confident in it. Amanda Lemos is a fucking beast. So going back to what Cooper said, yeah, I mean, she took a lot of fucking damage in that whaling fight or Whaley fight.
Whaley.
So in the Whaley fight, fuck you, Knuckles.
I'm sorry.
So you never know. I don't know. That one's gonna be one that's weirdly enough, as far as like women's MMA goes, is gonna have me on the edge of my seat because I'm excited to see what happens in that because it's a weird one. It's a weird one for sure. Anybody else got anything to add to that one before we move on?
Nope.
Sounds like a no.
I don't think so.
Okay. Then the next one. I mean, hell, we're moving on to the main card. Anthony, I think that's Fluffy, right? Fluffy Hernandez versus Roman Kopylov.
Yep.
He was supposed to fight, I think, Ikram Askarov or Askarov. Ikram pulled out, so they gave him a new opponent. I don't think it was that short notice. Man, just going into it, I just think Roman Kopylov is a dog. He needs to feature a future top 10, if not top 5 of that division. I see him winning that. I think he's gonna probably get a finish there. I'm high on Kopylov for sure. Fluffy is obviously a great fighter. He's 11-2. I mean, the guy is a stud, but dude, it's just different. I think we got the Russian Chase Hooper out here, so I think he's gonna get it done. Knuckles, what do you think, man?
All I'm gonna say is this fight's not fucking fair because these are two of my favorite fighters, like coming up. I've been on the Fluffy train longer than I've been on the Roman train, though, and honestly, might be a controversial pick. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm kind of gonna stay riding the Fluffy train because Roman's a great striker. But I don't know. There's something that I'm seeing in his fights that's like, I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong. He's really not. There's just flashes in the fights where I'm like, okay, I could see where somebody could take advantage of that. And I think one of the fights that I saw was the Claudio Rivera fight, which I feel like he should have just fucking ran through Claudio in the first round. But there was like, and don't get me wrong, I mean he did fucking beat him, but there was moments. And Fluffy, Fluffy's obviously had moments too. Like Roman beat the fucking brakes off of Josh Fremd, whereas Fluffy went to a decision against Josh Fremd. I think Fluffy's ground game much, and I think he's going to kind of do a lot of like what he did to Edmund Shabazian, and just take advantage of the probably lack of overall ground game, and probably go to work there. And honestly, I've probably got Fluffy by second or third round submission. Not confident in that one at all. Because it's just I feel like it's actually really close fight, really great fight.
Suck to be wrong
But,
on that one for sure.
but yeah, I got Anthony Fluffy Hernandez by submission. Yeah. Anyway, Coop, what do you got, brother?
I say this a lot in the like classic striker versus grappler matchups, but strikers, you have to be perfect. You have to take every strike or every punch and every kick with the utmost precision in order to get it done. With grappling, you only need one takedown and you likely secure a round and you may secure a fight with how successful you are with it. With that being said, Roman Kopylov, I that that Roman Kopylov is one of the best strikers that I've ever seen come out of Russia because as we know, Russian fighters are primarily grapplers. This dude can strike. He can strike like I've almost never seen before. And I do feel like he has the ability to be perfect. He's shown that in the past. He's dominated some of the guys. He's knocked out a lot of them. And I do think that Roman Kopylov gets it done. I think either by like a third round KO. Actually, yeah, third round KO. That's what I'm thinking.
The correct answer.
Greg,
For,
what you got, man?
for me, that's a pretty tough one to call. Two finishers could easily go either way. I'm leaning towards Fluffy. I'm a submission guy myself. You can ask Max. Made that man tap way too many times. Kind of embarrassing, honestly, but Yeah, I'm leaning Fluffy.
All right. Well, it's been nice talking to you, Squared. I'll go ahead and just get you off of this call real quick, and
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck yeah, Squared. That's
dickhead.
what I'm talking about. I'm glad that, like, see, when I have these differing opinions, I get roasted by Max, and usually Foo is here to roast me too. So I'm glad that
Dude,
I have
because you
somebody that can
suck. Because
share.
you suck at picking.
Dude, how there's been so many times I've been fucking right, and you guys are like,
No,
oh, what was that
false.
one? What was no?
For,
Hey,
Yeah,
for
hey,
those for those who
you're
weren't here
hold on.
for this, I want to bring to light a callback from a few episodes ago. Knuckles picked Elvis Brenner as his rookie of the year for last year. That's how I knew this dude's picks were going to be absolutely god awful.
garbage.
I just wanted to mention that.
Garbage. Trash.
Fuck y'all, dude. Elvis Brenner's about to get the Matt Frivola fight. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. He's doing something right anyway. But
Yeah, he
also
gets hit
remember,
like a
hey,
thousand
who
times a
picked
fight. Fuck. I don't want to talk about that guy. Fuck it.
who picked Neil Magny? Neil Magny.
Dude, you're claiming
Hmm.
that one fucking win. Who picked Alex Pereira
Hmm.
over everybody else? Oh, that picked Yuri.
Yeah, but we were picking
Oh, you're
Yuri
being
because
real
we fucking
fucking
like
quiet.
him.
You
It's not
took a
like
real long fucking pause there. Shut your dumb ass up.
fuck you. Let's get on to the
God
I
next
think I
damn it.
struck a nerve with that one, but
fuck.
Yeah, you were
That's
real
okay.
quiet.
That's okay.
Real quiet. Marab Dwalishvili versus Henry Cejudo. Fuck, I don't know. That one I'm leaning Henry. I think Henry's gonna win just based off of I think Aljo got a major one over on him because of the size advantage. To be honest, I think Aljo is a featherweight now because he cannot make bantamweight anymore. I think he was. I mean, he's like the definition of a weight bully for sure. And I think the strength was just too much. I mean, Henry Cejudo is small. He's a small guy even for bantamweight. So the strength was too much. I mean, when you're just pure wrestling someone, strength fucking matters. Like weight class matters. So I think Henry's gonna show some flashes of prime Henry in this fight. I hope I'm right because I just don't like
Dude, we
Marab.
fucking Max, I'm just gonna say Max, I was just gonna say, remember we said that shit in the preview for the fucking Aljo fight.
Yeah, but let's not forget that Marab was talking about moving to flyweight. He's not as big, he's not as strong as Aljo.
Yeah.
That's objective. I mean, we're talking about Marab. He was talking about moving to flyweight if Aljo didn't want to go up. So we're talking about a smaller
Yep.
guy that is going to
Yep.
be on on par size wise with Henry Cejudo, and Henry Cejudo is still an Olympic gold medalist, and he still looked good. He didn't look great, but he looked good against a much bigger, much stronger Aljo. People forget that. Like he didn't look bad. It was a close decision. I thought I had Aljo winning. Some people didn't. I had Aljo winning. Some people had Cejudo. I don't agree with that, but like
I had
I'm not gonna
Aljo.
be mad at it. I had Aljo winning, but it was a close fight. It was a very
Yep.
close fight, and that's a guy that's way stronger than him. And I don't think Mayrob is stronger than Cejudo. I don't think he's bigger than Cejudo. I think Cejudo is just more skilled, and I think he's gonna. It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a very entertaining fight. Just to be honest, I mean it's two grapplers going against each other. I think there could be some high level grappling exchanges that could be fun for like grappling enjoyers like me, Squared. People that have done grappling like that. I think it could be fun, but I don't think there's going to be much striking at all. And I think Cejudo just probably point wins himself to a decision. Knuckles, you go ahead though.
Actually, so you're gonna be happy. I'm actually agreeing with you on this one, man. I had Henry when the lines opened. I still have Henry. I think the styles are so completely different. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, look what Aljo did." It's not even the strength thing. It's just the styles. Like, yeah, Aljo's a wrestler, and so yeah, grappler wrestler, and so is Mayrob. But they do it in completely two different ways. Aljo chain wrestles kind of into like getting a backpack, shit like that. He does a lot of chain wrestling. Marab just fucking spams. It's Colby Covington based. It is spam takedowns until you get something. And against somebody like Henry, you can keep trying to do that, but also it's a 3-round fight. And yeah, Marab can go 5 rounds. Marab could probably go fucking 10 rounds. But when it's a 3-round fight, cheers, buddy. When it's a 3-round fucking fight, Henry will be able to use and expend more energy uh, in those 3 rounds. And that being said, we've seen him in fights like against fucking. I'm trying to think of 3 round. Joey B. I don't think it was a 3-round fight, but we've seen him in fight, and he lost that one. You fuck. I can't think of a good example, but we've seen him in fights though, where he can expend more energy, do more, and I think also again, like you said, that layoff coming off of the last fight, going into this one, um, I think he's taking it more serious. He realizes this is a do or fucking die moment for Henry Cejudo because I'm telling you right now, if he doesn't win this fight, he's never getting a title shot again. He's never sniffing a title shot. And honestly, he's probably going to retire if he loses here. And I think he's 100% taking this more serious. Marab's got room to lose. He could fucking lose a fight and then come back and win 3 more in a row. He's just that kind of guy. I think he got fed a favorable matchup against a Jan who didn't look like himself. And again, don't get me wrong, maybe Jan's not as good as we thought he was, but I just think the matchup and the style is way better, and I think Henry's the better striker. And I actually think we will see like some striking and shit like that in this. But anyway, I'm getting to a long-winded answer. I think Henry's probably going to win a decision. I would love to see a fucking finish. I like. I've been turning to starting to like Mayrob because he's funny as fuck. But
I don't like Miro.
but I still think that he is kind of annoying at the same sense. But I still got to pick Henry though. That shit though that he did on Embedded was kind of fucking or whatever it was whack.
Horrible, terrible.
That's fucking whack as fuck.
But,
that is the absolutely worst way that you handle fire coach.
I mean,
that was so
you don't record it. B, you don't air it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That's like a personal vote.
No, yeah. But anyway, I'm not.
That turned out to be fake, right?
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Well, I saw something on Twitter like a couple hours ago that it was fake. Like he was joking. Yeah,
that's the shit that he fucking does.
Wasn't he with Marab? Didn't he make an appearance with him?
No, so they kept fucking seeing Coach Eric or what I think that's the name, right? Coach Eric out there with Marab. Like Marab was trying to fucking find him and like trying to get him to come to his side and shit like that. And so then like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they were actually together because every video, Coach Eric or Coach whatever, I think his name's Coach Eric, was like nah, like haha, laughing and pushing him away. So yeah, I don't think it was real. But anyway, Coop, that was my pick, brother. What do you got?
Going back to what I said before about Roman Kopylov versus Fluffy, you can about like the whole striker versus grappler, strikers needing to be perfect. Henry Cejudo, we noticed or we learned that Henry Cejudo cannot stand this new generation, or not new generation, but like new version of, I think Daniel Cormier called it MMA grappling or MMA wrestling. That was the version that, in my opinion, won Aljo the fight. I think it was his. Yeah, you got something to say, Max?
Yeah, dude. Aljo is twice his fucking size.
Besides the point, I think if anything we saw from Marab's last fight versus Peter Yan, he can spam takedowns for the entire fight, and I do think after a while that's gonna drain. And I hate to say it, or that's gonna drain Cejudo. Sorry. After a while, and I mean we've seen how judges have scored like grappling fests where they just get held up against the fence. But I am going with Marab here just because I feel like what Max is gonna kill me for this, but what I think was the difference in Aljo's fight versus Henry was the grappling. They train at the same gym. They're basically best friends. Hell, that's the reason Marab didn't get the title shot. And I do think that the wrestling is what gets it done for Marab against Henry.
Okay, that's fair. I do want to counter just real quick before we go to squared. You're talking about, like I said before, Aljo versus Cejudo. Aljo walks around at 170. I would imagine, yeah, he walks around about 170, 172. And I would imagine that Henry probably walks around like 150, maybe 155, maybe. He's this very short guy. Much smaller, very much not as strong as Aljo. And you're talking about the fight you referenced where Henry was just spamming takedowns against Peter Yan. Yeah, he shot 48 fucking takedowns. Fuck him for that. That was the worst fight I've ever seen. That was so
Hey,
boring.
set a record though. Set a
Yeah,
record.
yeah, he set a record, a bad record, the worst record you could
That
possibly set.
record.
He said it. Yeah, he said it. Um, um, Also against Peter Yan, who is historically known as a striker, not a wrestler. The thing is, the entire the entire wrestling approach for Peter Yan there was to be defensive, to defend takedowns as best he could. He defended 48 fucking takedowns. Obviously, to defend all of them, but he had to defend 48 fucking takedowns. You're thinking about that, but Henry Cejudo is an Olympic level wrestler. He's not just going to defend. He's going to be able to take those shots and transition and sweep and turn that into offensive positions where Peter Young could not. I think that Henry Cejudo's just knowledge of wrestling and grappling, it's gonna overtake. Yes, Marab is very relentless in his approach to grappling. He's very nonstop. He doesn't let you breathe, but that's not going to be a problem for a guy like Henry Cejudo who has done this shit his entire life. We're talking about an Olympic wrestler. He's going to be okay with a guy relentlessly shooting double legs. That's all he does. That's all Merab does is shoot double legs over and over and over and over and over. A guy like Henry Cejudo is going to be able to counter that and turn it into his own offensive position because he is an Olympic level wrestler. It's just I don't see a world unless Mayrob Mayrob has shown some striking prowess here and there. Unless he shows that, it's a Henry Cejudo win for me. I mean, I don't see it. I just can't see it. I mean,
Can I just say something real quick before
yeah.
we'll move on
Before
to
we go to squared, yes. Say something real quick.
um do we know I'm just genuinely asking this. Do we know the weight that Aljo walks around at or
It's
Aljo
170.
or
170 to
170,
175.
170, 180.
Yeah.
I misspoke. I'm sorry. The weight that he was for like fight night for his fight with Henry Cejudo?
He walked into the
Heck,
cage, I think, at 160 to 165.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Um
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
Monstrous. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how he made that weight consistently for that many
Yeah,
years.
it was the day after the fight, he weighed 172. I remember seeing it on the fucking like he took a picture, he weighed 170. He's fucking huge. He's ridiculous. And also, I'm gonna say it one more time before we move on to squared. Aljo, Aljo and Marab are two completely different type of wrestler grapplers. They do not get their takedowns in the same way. I'm gonna voice that again. They do not get their takedowns in the same way at all. Aljo is a chain type wrestler. From what I've seen, he chains shit, tries to grab legs, tries to back
Yeah.
back. Marab is a pressure wrestler,
Yeah.
single legs against the fence. It's not remotely the same type of fucking wrestling. It's not. So
It's not,
it's
but you're also talking about a wrestling that Cejudo is just. I mean, he's a
yeah.
fucking wrestler by heart. He
Yeah.
knows what
And
he
he dealt
knows.
with that dude, and he dealt with that fucking same style wrestling against fucking DJ, dude. He dealt with it against Benavidez. He dealt with it against. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, his grappling that he's fucking dealt with, he's dealt with. I don't. Anyway, I want to let. Yeah, let's. I want to let Squared talk because we've been
Yeah.
fucking cooking
Squared,
for a while.
go, buddy.
What do you got, brother?
So I'm leaning Henry, just because he's kind of got it all in the sense that he's got the Olympic gold medals. I just think he's the better wrestler. Obviously, this is MMA and not wrestling, of course, but I think he's better at what Marab's strong suit is. That you are right that they're different styles of wrestling, but I just think that I think Henry's got the edge. I also really hope that Henry wins because I think that if Marab wins, it was more than likely a very boring fight. So yeah, definitely leaning Henry.
All right.
And on that note, I got to hop off, fellas. My dinner is sitting at the front door, but thanks for having me.
Hey, appreciate you coming on, Square
Appreciate
brother.
you.
Appreciate you, man.
Take care,
All
brother.
right, I'll catch you later.
See you, buddy.
Peace out. And for anybody watching, Squared is an addition to the team. I don't know if anybody knows that, but he's part of the gang now.
We've announced it a couple times, but we haven't really
Do
made
it.
it too public.
It's official,
I guess.
official now.
Oh yeah.
Uh, also,
All
everybody
right.
that's watching, I'm starting to get cooked, so the fun part's coming. Don't get.
Yeah, me too.
We're gonna.
Me
we're
too.
gonna. No shirt off yet. No shirt off yet. But let me see. We've got.
Max, what crazy thing we're thinking from Knuckles tonight?
Man.
Oh, do I gotta do a crazy
Because
thing?
we got a shoey from the last live episode.
Oh, he does crazy things all the time. We'll see.
I
Damn.
can do. No, I'm just
No.
kidding. I don't think that. I would. Was
At
that
first,
whole?
I was just like, "Oh, he took his hat off. Oh, he took his hat off.
No.
Oh,
Check out that, dude. Check out that hairline.
oh, he took his hat off.
Look at the
Oh,
widow's
God damn it. He's
Look at
going
that.
off the rails. He took his hat off.
Look at the widow's peak. That's
Oh,
so
dude, you want to see
bad,
my hairline? I'm not taking my hat off for that reason. I never do. Because my hairline is horrible.
bro. See, I grow the beard to compensate the hairline. So anyway,
Yeah, I got
no,
the
what I was saying though is,
beardish.
yeah, I don't think the hat would hold the beard though. And this
Yeah,
is my favorite.
why
This is
not?
my favorite hat too. So I'm not.
Dude, I mean, you just totally wasted like a whole 2 minutes of the podcast advertising bullshit.
The Royals, the best fucking baseball team of all time.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the Royals are definitely the best baseball team that was ever.
Didn't we
Yeah, that's
finish
for
last?
sure.
I think we finished last place last year.
Dude, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
The Washington Commanders are the best best football team that's ever taken the
I
field.
want to say. I want
God
to say
damn it.
this. I want to say this. How about them Chiefs? That's
all
it.
right. Well, that's the
all
end
I
of the
gotta
live,
say.
everybody.
Shut your mouth.
We're going to call it a
Shut your
night.
mouth.
We appreciate everybody hopping in. Always subscribe and like to the Bourbon and Bud MMA podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're going to go ahead and call it a night on that one because fuck the Kansas City Chiefs and fuck Taylor Swift and fuck everything that is involved with the city of Kansas City. Yeah, so there's that.
All right,
I'm
let's
gonna go ahead
move on.
and move on. God damn it.
Oh, this next fight. Fuck.
Yeah. Jeff Neal
Ian
versus
Gary versus
Ian
Jeff
Gary.
Neal.
Oh fuck.
Okay, let's not give Ian Gary the credit he does not deserve. It's Jeff Neal versus Ian Gary.
No, it's
First
Jeff
of all.
Neal versus Ian Machado Gary.
No, it's not. It's Jeff Neal versus Ian, the whitest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life, Gary. And that's how it's gonna be sold on this podcast. We will not call him Machado because he's not. Yeah, so Jeff Neal's 15-5, Ian Gary's 13-0, whatever. He pretty much got knocked out by Song Kanan. Jeff Neal, hands of steel, is a dog. He's got a personal vendetta going into this fight. Motherfucker, Ian Gary printed a mugshot of him, I guess a DUI or something. I mean, shit happens, you know. Obviously, we're not condoning DUIs around here. We never will. We don't drink and drive. We Uber. But, I mean, shit happens sometimes. And Ian Gary went out of his way to call out this motherfucker for a DUI when Ian Gary is a well-known cuck around the MMA sphere. Everybody knows it. And he has been real defensive about it. He doesn't like that talk. He doesn't like that talk. And the way he's been so defensive about it, it seems like maybe some merit to it. I mean, when they first announced it, I was like, nah, it's probably not true. But the way he's so defensive about it, it's like, okay, maybe he's a cuck. He's probably a cuck. Fuck him. Anyways, yeah, Jeff Neal's gonna win. I hope. This is a very ill-founded pick because I just really want Jeff Neal to win so bad. Ian Gary is a fucking dangerous striker. His accuracy is just fucking stupid. Like it's not fair. But I do think he may be looking past Jeff Neal a little bit. I think Jeff Neal could get it done and be the savior of MMA Twitter for ages. Knuckles, what do you got? I'm gonna go pour a drink while you're talking.
So I'm like in my head right now, wavering 100% on my pick. Jeff Neal's been around the top 15 for like fucking years now, right? He stayed a dog in that top 15. I'm not looking at the rankings right now, but if I had to guess, he's probably sitting around number 6, number 7. I don't know. That's probably, I'd say it's close to true. Maybe number 10. But he's I mean, his last fight against Shavkat, he gave Shavkat everything he wanted, and Shavkat, found the finish at the end. But like he fucking swung on him. He got him, and I think Shavkat would do just horribly fucking disgusting things to Ian Gary. But Ian Gary's striking is just so clean. It's so different than Shavkat's. It's so he's just fucking like Max said, he's insanely accurate. But Jeff Neal has world changing power. I like saying like life changing power. It's fucking crazy. He reminds me of Rumble when Rumble fought at welterweight. He just has that fucking crazy power. And we've seen Ian Gary dropped by some random fucking dude, Kanan Song. I mean, Kanan Song is an okay fighter. But we saw him drop by him. Almost fucking folded him. I mean, he hurt him bad. And again, Ian Gary's young. He's like 25, 26. He's only getting better. I think. Let me look at the age here. He is 26. Fuck, I'm having a hard time picking. Honestly, like I went into this fight thinking it was probably a wash for Ian Gary, but I'm not 100% sold on that. Because Jeff Neal's a fucking dog. I do not act like I'm being legitimate, no fucking bullshit about it. I think I've got Jeff Neal by KO, and I'm going to say in the first 2 rounds. I just think he has something there that Ian Gary hasn't faced before. Because Ian Gary's hardest hitter that he's fought is probably D-Rod, I guess. If I had to guess, probably D-Rod. And again, D-Rod is just a lot slower than Ian Gary, and he took advantage of that. But Jeff Neal is fast, he's efficient, and he's powerful as fuck. Those are 3 combinations that I don't think Ian Gary's fought. He fought Neil Magny, who is starting on the downhill slide of his career as a gatekeeper. I mean, he did beat Mike Malott. But yeah, sorry, yeah, it's gonna be Jeff Neal, first or second round KO. I just see the power being there. I think that Ian Gary's probably gonna land some hits on him, probably like try to fucking style on him a little bit. Maybe get a little bit too cocky because he's gonna try to like show off, and then shabam, we're gonna fucking see that Jeff Neal power come out and knock him the fuck out. So yeah, Jeff Neal, my pick, KO.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I picked it, buddy. It was good. I cooked for a minute, but anyway.
Oh.
Shit because...
Oh,
dude, so where's the Royal Rumble? Fucking 3, 2, 1. Fuck yeah.
The MMA Foo has made an appearance. For those who can't see.
Somebody cue the Chris Benoit music. No, never mind. No.
God damn it.
No. What's up, Foo? Welcome, buddy. Fuck yeah.
Did everybody give their takes?
Hey. Buddy.
Knuckles just finished talking, and before Foo joined, I was gonna get
Hell yeah, Foo.
Cool.
Oh, Foo's wearing it.
Ooh, he's wearing a Dare shirt.
Oh,
hell yeah, buddy.
My brother in Christ.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers to Dare. Hell yeah. Coop, what do you think about that fight, man? Before we
I do think it's gonna be Jeff Neal. I'm just gonna kind of give my pick off the bat. Um, Mostly because honestly, I don't think that Ian Gary is as like good as everyone's like hyping him up to be. I mean, he's a fantastic striker, but that's about it. Like we really haven't seen much to his like wrestling and like jujitsu side of his game. With that being said, I do because Neil Gary or not Neil Gary, Ian Gary's biggest wins were against a short notice Neil Magny, which I mean, Neil Magny was broken before they even stepped into the cage. Um and it was like a knockout of D-Rod, right?
Yeah, I knocked him out. Yeah, and then got that number 15. Fucking hilarious. He got the number 15 tattoo because he thought he was gonna be ranked 15th, and they gave him the 13th spot. Shit's still funny as fuck. But
While the D-Rod knockout is pretty impressive,
yeah,
I do think because I mean he wasn't able to finish Neil Magny, who clearly was just mentally out of it. Like he didn't give 100%. Hell, he was butt scooting to him, trying to pull him into guard. But I do think Neil Magny's gonna get it done. I do think it is by a decision. But
Neil
yeah.
wait,
Magny's
what?
gonna get it done. Hell yeah,
Neil
I agree.
Magny's not
Or
Yeah,
Neil
Neil
Magny.
Magny's gonna beat the
Heck
fuck
yeah,
out
Jeff
of
Neil
him.
Magny.
Neil.
Neil
Jeff
Magny.
We're the
Neil.
ones drinking, bro.
Neil
What the fuck?
Magny's gonna beat the
Neil.
shit out of Ian Gary. He's gonna fucking after the fight's
Shut
over, he's gonna
up.
hop over the rail like Khabib's boys did and just
Fucking
Jeff,
fuck him up.
Eagle jump.
Jeff Neal.
He's gonna fuck
Jeff
him up.
Neal is gonna
He's
get
gonna
it
fuck
done.
him up. Nah, Neil Magny's gonna get
Shut-
the
shut
shit
the hell
done.
up.
He's gonna
Shut
fuck him up.
Jeff Neal gets it done. So I talked a lot about Neil Magny.
You said UD. You said UD though.
I do think it's a UD, yeah.
Nice.
Boo, who do you think's gonna win that fight, my brother in Christ?
Oh, I think unfortunately Ian Gary's gonna win.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He trains really hard. Like bullshit aside from his lifestyle or whatever shit goes on. He's put on pretty good fights. I don't really talking about the D-Rod fight, but I mean that fucker. I mean shit, you know. He's good, man. He's good fucking talent. You know, hopefully he can keep the drama aside from his fights because I was really looking forward to watching fight like a while back, you know, but shit's different now, unfortunately. But I think he'll get the W either way. Yeah.
It's a fair pick, brother. That's a fair pick.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Now we're on to the
co-main event. Robert Whitaker versus Paulo Costa. This is a tough one for me. It is tough, but I do have to go Robert Whitaker. As much as I want to just shit on Knuckles, like I just want to just make his life a living hell, day to day. Wherever I can, whatever I can do to make that happen, I will do it. But I just got to think logically. Paulo Costa is just not that talented, in my opinion. I think he just throws punches really fucking hard that land sometimes. Robert Whitaker is clearly a skilled fighter. He had a misstep against DDP. He looked like a fucking, world champion against Jared Cannonier. So Whitaker, unfortunately, he's almost, I don't want to say he's like Mackenzie Dern, but he is in the sense that it depends on what Robert Whitaker shows up because, I mean, he shows up looking like a fucking bat out of hell sometimes, and then sometimes he shows up looking flat-footed, reactive, and just willing to get hit, which is a problem, especially against a guy like Paulo Costa. But I don't think he's going to show up as that guy this time. I think he's going to show up as the well-rounded Robert Whitaker that we all know and love. And I think he's probably going to get it done. I don't think he finishes him. I think he just kind of does what Vettori did, just get a decision. I think it'll be a fun fight, but I don't think it's going to be anything crazy, to be honest. I think we're going to see Paulo Costa throw a lot of missed overhands. And I think Bobby Knuckles will take the win just based off points. Knuckles, what do you got, man?
I mean, what? What do you?
Yeah, I should have skipped you. I'm sorry.
No. So anyway, it's gonna be it's Bobby. It's Robert Whitaker. It's the Reaper, baby. He's Paulo Costa. Okay, so Robert Whitaker's weakness, obviously, as we saw at the end of the Cannonier fight and in the DDP fight, and yeah, those two fights
Is
the
his
straight.
wife? His wife is his weakness.
Dude can't stop pulling, or dude refuses to pull out. Fuck. But anyway, what I was gonna say though is
pay no attention to the litany of fights that he's pulled out from, but
yeah, that is fair. That is
continue.
fair.
Continue.
He has pulled out of a few, but no. His weakness is the straight jab, or just a straight.
That's a pretty bad weakness.
And like it's well, okay, it's not the straight jab, it is the step in straight jab. It's when they step in. Jared Cannonier did it, and DDP did it. Now that he was stung once by Cannonier and finally finished because of that strike. You would hope that he would adapt to it. I'm praying that he's adapted to it and he's gotten it. But the thing is Costa is not a jab guy. He is a hook and overhand merchant. And what I mean by that is that fucking flails hooks. He threw a lot of decent straight jabs and straights against Rockhold, but again, he was gassed as fuck in like 5 seconds. They both were, but that was because it was in Salt Lake. I think what we will see in this fight is we're going to see a lot of Robert Whitaker grappling. I think we're going to see Rob finally go to something that he's strong in, that he doesn't show a lot of. The only time that he's really ever showed it is in the Izzy fight, the second Izzy fight, which he won. But we'll go into that on another time. But yeah, I honestly think he's going to grapple the fuck out of Costa. And the only reason Costa had any success grappling against Rockhold is because Rockhold is 5,000 years old and didn't want to fucking be there. So, yeah, it's gonna be Whitaker by decision, possibly I could see. I think it's gonna be very, very reminiscent of Vittori, where he's just gonna put on a clinic in his own way. Yeah, it's gonna be a 30-27 Robert Whitaker. But don't be surprised. Costa might sting him once, and I wouldn't be surprised by it. So, because Costa, a lot of people need to remember, dude. Or Costa. I keep saying his name wrong. Paulo Costa. Costa has, dude. He came in the UFC putting people out like crazy. So, maybe we'll see that version of Costa come out again, be a little bit more hungry. But yeah. Anyway, Coop, what do you got? Oh, I think Fu pieced out.
Oh, damn.
I have
I think he went like that.
Robert Whitaker.
What's that?
I have Robert Whitaker as my pick.
So,
Mostly, it's less because of how good he is, because he is very talented. Hell, he's a former champion. He won one of the first seasons of The Ultimate Fighter. But it's more because of the fact that Paulo Costa has not fought in a year and a half, and his last opponent was a 27,000-year-old Luke Rockhold. And even when he is faced with good opponents, like his last 3 fights were Luke Rockhold, Marvin Vittori, and Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya, I'm convinced, broke him. He is the one that finally put like an end to that like hype and did something to him that's just stuck with him to this day.
He fucked him, dude. He literally fucking got behind him and act like he was fucking him. He fucked up Whitaker too, so I can't say shit, but goddamn. But go ahead, sorry, brother.
He beat Vittori in sort of a he didn't beat Vittori. He lost to Vittori.
It was a good fight. That was a good fight though.
It was a very good fight. It was kind of close, but
yeah.
Yeah. So when faced with above average competition in this new version of Costa, he has not done well. So for that reason, I
Yep.
do think that Robert Whitaker gets it done. I think Robert Whitaker, the Robert Whitaker that showed up at UFC 290 was not the Robert Whitaker that won the UFC title and put on a absolute he he put on a really close fight in that second matchup with Israel. I
Yeah.
do think he lost. Knuckles, I'm sorry, but I do think he lost.
Thought he
And
lost a very close fight.
yeah, but
Are you talking about Darren Till? Wait, you
No,
said
no, we're
lost.
talking
Well,
about
some
Robert
people,
Whitaker.
okay, I was gonna say some people said he lost to Darren Till,
No,
which
no, 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 no. We're talking
I've
about
got
the second it is Adesanya fight. I thought he lost, but goddamn, it was close.
I do
So
think
I'm gonna.
it is a I do think that this will be a version of Robert Whitaker that we really haven't seen because the last time he lost to somebody, hold on, I'll pull this up real quick. But his only few losses
Is he?
in
Is he?
years were the two against Israel.
Yeah, yeah, dude. He fucking dude. That I'm gonna say this because I don't want to like discredit DDP. DDP beat him, dude. Like I don't want anybody saying like he doesn't like. Don't get me wrong, Coop. I know you said he didn't look like himself. Now DDP just Rob was beating him for like fucking 2 or 3 minutes and looking like Robert Whitaker. I can't discredit what DDP did. He just did what DDP does. I can't discredit it. But I don't want to fucking say this because it is discrediting. Not a lot of people know this because it just came out. What's up, fool? It just came out, but Rob went into that
My bad.
fight. You're all good, brother. I was gonna say I gave you a peace out because I said we didn't know if you had a dip, but Robert Whitaker went in that fight with an injury. He did not want it to leak, but somebody else leaked it. It wasn't him that leaked it; somebody else did. So I just want to give credence to that as well, though. Um, but I thought he looked like Rob up until that fucking grappling exchange, dude. That's what changed it. Like Rob fucking Mill made an ill advised attempt. That's another thing too. I don't want to get fucking going on about DDP again or getting off topic, but DDP is also phenomenal grappler that does not get enough credit for that because look what he did against Strickland, who is supposedly a very fantastic defensive uh, grappler. So, but yeah, I gotta say, dude, just DDP was better that night, dude, for real. Even if Rob was injured, because Rob looked like Rob until he got taken down. So, and I think that's what changed it. And I think Rob realized he was in a fucking fight after that because nobody had really ever done that to him up until that point. The last person to do anything remotely close to that, like grappling wise, was Yoel. Yoel, I think, took him down once or twice. It reminded me a shit ton of that fight. Um, just shades of just power. Uh, and Rob hadn't seen that in a few years, obviously since the Yoel fight. He wasn't. I don't think he was ready for it. I think he was like, "Oh shit, this is Yoel all over again." Fuck. Like, you imagine trying to fight Yoel Romero for the third fucking time. You know what I'm saying? That's almost what it was like. But yeah, yeah. I
Going
got.
back to what I was going back to what I was saying
You guys
before,
go ahead. I got to
the
pee.
last time that Whitaker took a loss was against Stephen Thompson in 2014 at welterweight. He was undefeated at middleweight against guys not named Adesanya.
Hell yeah.
So I do think that that version that got him to the title, and although he didn't defend it, he put on some absolute master classes in that process. But I do think that Robert Whitaker gets it done. I do think it's by a decision because, like Knuckles said, I feel like it's going to be another situation like Vittori because of him just putting on a beat down for 3 rounds. And I do think it's going to be a 30-27. Fool, what you thinking, my man?
It's hard, but you gotta rock with fucking Bobby Knuckles, bro. Paulo Costa, I don't think his head's in the fucking game, bro. Like we all know that shit, bro. He's just in it for the money, you know. Um, it's these things. I think Rob's too smart to stand and bang with him. He's just gonna go for the win, you know. He's not gonna try to fucking do some crazy shit. I feel like Bobby's gonna win. I feel like maybe Paulo Costa gets cut after this. Depends on because he's still a draw no matter what, even though he hasn't fought in how fucking long. But yeah, uh, rocking with the best nickname in MMA, Body Knuckles, hands down. Let's go.
Baby. Love to see it, boys. Love to see the unification. Oh my god. Fucking shout out Robert Whitaker. Probably won't ever see
Before
this,
we
but
move on,
I
real
fucking
quick,
love you. Anyway, go ahead, Coop.
before we move on, Fu, can I ask you something real quick?
Yeah, what up?
Can you elaborate more on your point of you think Paulo Costa is going to get cut if he loses
I
his
just
fight?
think he's like, because he like is pulling out
Yeah.
shit, you know, like he might not. Who knows when he'll fight again? And obviously, I don't know the deal on his contract, but I don't know. Like if he gets beat badly, bro, like I don't see his motivation to come back. But fuck, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
I
think
just
it's the
wanted
same
to kind
Paulo
of,
Costa that came into the UFC.
yeah.
Remember when he came in, everybody's fucking scared of this dude until he fucking fought Izzy, and it's like, damn, what happened? You know, ever since then, dude.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I just
I,
wanted to ask you on that because it is kind of a bold claim given that he's ranked like sixth in the middleweight division right now. But
That's crazy that dude. He's not. I'm gonna say this. I
yeah,
don't
but
think
he's inactive, bro.
Paulo's not in my fucking rankings. I don't. Yeah, because if you're out for a year, you're not in my fucking rankings. But I know my rankings don't matter. But that's the
But it's
same
so
way.
hard
Like,
to it's so hard to get a fight out of him, bro. Like I'm
for
pretty
real.
sure like if you're Sean Shelby and like whoever takes care of all that shit, it's kind of annoying, you know. Like
Yeah.
fucking, you're not John Jones, bro. Like it's like a lot of times, like because like money goes into fucking posters and all that shit, marketing towards
Yeah.
the fight, and then he fuck, and then his fucking reasons are stupid, bro. You know, like he's
The
lucky
only one.
Vittori fucking went with his bullshit and fucking was trying to fight him. You know, he didn't want the fight to fucking fall through. Bro,
Yeah.
that shit was stupid,
the
bro.
only legit
Like
one
that
was
cat weight, that
against
shit was funny.
the only legit
Yeah.
one was against Kamzat because he was like
Yeah.
legitimately injured. I don't know if
Yeah. He had a fucking
watching this.
hole in his elbow, bro.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys, any of you watching this saw the injury, but it was nasty.
It was disgusting.
Very nasty.
I honestly, I really still want that fucking fight, dude, because I just think it'd be super interesting. I think Hamzat still wins, but I think it'd be a fun fight.
Bro, everybody fucking Yuri was coming off a fucking super bad injury too. Remember they said like his shoulder injury was like like horrendous and shit. All these fools are like, fucking bro. All these fools are coming off a fucking cycle, bro. Fuck that shit.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Fucking
that's why
roiding motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers roid, bro. All these motherfuckers.
That's
even
why.
the
That's
amateurs,
why. That's
bro.
why.
Bro, when I used to find out that amateurs were roiding, bro, I got so pissed, bro. Like, fuck, dude. Like, just everybody, like, in the everybody's just roiding, bro. The regionals, like, just fucking stupid, bro.
It makes sense. It makes sense now why you're wearing the fucking Dare shirt, though.
Oh, shit, I didn't do that on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm high. Hey, I'm high as fuck, so I mean.
Hell yeah.
But no.
Well, it's time to talk about the goddamn main event.
Hey, before we get into the main event, though, I want to give a real quick shout out because I said I would to the homie. Dre Miley, One Eye Dragon. If anybody knows,
yeah.
one of our big fucking homies. He is fighting at at the APFC. Anthony Pettis fighting. I don't know what the C stands for. I'm fucking drunk.
Anthony Pettis Fighting Championship, fucking maybe, because that's how most of the fucking acronyms go. What do you think UFC stands for?
I want to say coalition, bro.
United Faggot Council?
What, Max?
Whoa.
I mean, come on, APFC.
That's okay.
What could the FC stand for? What could the FC stand for? APFC, Anthony Pettis.
I am drunk. I thought I wanted
to
say
fucking idiot. You dumbass.
I wanted to say coalition. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway,
fucking retard.
To bring it back around.
What could APFC stand for? I mean, dude, no, we're not leaving this. We're not leaving this yet. What was your options? What was the FC supposed to stand for?
Fighting Coalition and Fighting Company. That's conference?
Do you think it was the Fighting Conference?
I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
Dumbass. I mean, god damn it.
Anyway,
I'm about to fucking end this live, dude, because you...
Fu might be back. But anyway, what I want to say, though, was, Dre Miley. fights at Anthony Pettis Fighting Championship on April.
Oh
7th.
wow, it's crazy that that's what it stands for.
On April 7th in Hammond, Indiana. I'm gonna be there, so y'all be there, be square. Or fucking, tune into the event. It's gonna be on UFC Fight Pass. Check it out. I'll be there. Attempting to get. I don't think APFC does fight or does press passes, but we're trying to attempt to get those. So pray for us, wish us luck, whatever. Send us some good vibes. I want to do that. That's the plan. To be there to support Dre and to be able to interview fighters and just fucking enjoy the time. And also going to try to attempt to be at the one in Milwaukee, I think the following month. So we'll see how it goes. But number one, though, Dre Miley's fighting APFC, April 7th. Let's fucking go. Dre Miley will not drag it, baby. Also, another shout out. Want to give before we move on to the main event. Baby Goose, Reese Watkins just won his last fight. In what was that LFA? Was that LFA Max? What was CFFFC?
CFFC,
Yeah.
Cage Free Fighting Championship.
Yeah.
I
Cage
was about to
Free.
say that's what the FC stands for in that acronym.
Yeah, I mean, God. Good God.
I'm tired of getting bullied.
I'm
tired of getting bullied.
Be smarter, dude. Like,
I'm gonna contact HR. I'm gonna contact HR of our.
Who's HR?
I guess
me?
you. I guess
me.
You.
I mean, yeah. Contact HR. Go ahead. Shoot me.
I guess it's you.
Give me an email.
Ring.
Shoot me an email about how you've been mistreated. And
see how it message in a bottle, and then I'll get it.
Yeah, I'll make sure the parties are held accountable. I'll make sure. Yeah.
Okay.
God, dude.
Anyway, shout out to Reese. Shout out to Dre.
Anyways, also keep in mind, your boy Max and your boy Squared are going to LFA 180 in Louisville, Kentucky. We have also requested press passes for that. We are waiting to hear whether or not we'll get them. But, hey, even if we don't, we're still going and we're going to be there networking and shit. So, hopefully we get press passes. If not, we'll see what happens. But LFA, if you're watching, you're not. You're probably not. You're not. I mean, you're not. But I emailed them. I did what I had to do to try to get press passes. So, if we get press passes there, we were in there. So we'll see. We tried.
And they're like swimwear, baby.
Hell yeah. We'll see what happens.
Sorry, boys.
But yeah, Bourbon and Bud MMA will be present at
okay, brother.
LFA 180 in Louisville, Kentucky. We'll be there. So.
Hell yeah, bro.
Let's go, boys. Good shit. Proud.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Excited. We're the Proud Boys, man. Let's go. Wait, what?
What?
Fuck.
No.
No. We're not anything. That. I'm sorry, that came out. We're just proud of the boys.
We're Boogaloo Boys. We're Boogaloo Boys.
Anyways, the goddamn man event. I mean, we gotta talk about it. We
got it.
The main event of the evening.
Who's fighting?
Alexander, the Great Volkanovski.
Cody Rhodes versus The Rock is in the main event.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. This is not the WWE podcast.
Man.
Okay?
So for the main event, I got to fucking...
I was so cooked that one week.
Oh, you're doing a shoey, Knuckles?
No.
Oh, shit.
I got to fucking... For the main event, and hold on. Got to switch the tap. And fucking, hold on.
Let's go.
I'm also going to do a chug for the main event. Fuck. I meant to have this.
The Great Volkanovski.
Go.
Versus Illinois, or what is it? Illinois, Tiny Peen, Topirion. They're fighting, I guess, for the welterweight or featherweight. Sorry, welterweight. I don't know
you guess?
Say it anymore. Yeah,
I
guess they're fighting for the featherweight belt. Illinois Topirion is 14-0. He's a little bitch.
What is that? Dude, that is a name.
Illinois Topirion.
The Fighting Illini
since 2020. He fought Damon Jackson. He beat Yusuf Salal. He beat Ryan Hall. He beat Bryce Mitchell, flu-ridden Bryce Mitchell, mind you. Jai Hairbear, who the fuck cares? He beat Jai Care Bear, I should have said, sorry. Josh Emmett. Now he's fighting Alexander the goddamn Great Volkanovski, and he's not gonna fucking win. Alexander the Great Volkanovski is going to send that man to the Shadow Realm, and he's gonna look like a goddamn fool for all the shit he's been talking. He's been talking a lot of shit. He's been saying, he's looking past Volk, and I love it. I love that he's looking past Volk because he's
He made
looking
a
out.
fucking movie.
What?
He made a fucking movie. Did you see that?
Me?
Yeah, no.
No, Taporia made a movie.
Oh,
Have you seen
yeah.
it?
I don't know, no, but I don't want to see it. I saw the video of Volkanovski doing his old man shit.
That shit was funny as fuck.
But
That was legendary.
Yeah, no. So Illinois Topurion, he's not gonna get it done this Saturday night. Illinois Topurion is just not there. He's not at the greatness level of Alexander Volkanovski. I wish him all the best in his Spanish endeavors. I hope that Alexander Volkanovski humbles that motherfucker because I hate him so much. I just hate him. I hate him. Illinois Topurion deserves nothing but the worst. So, yeah, you guys go ahead. Knuckles, what do you got?
I was trying to get, for some reason, my laptop doesn't pick up. Hold on. Tell me, is anybody?
Hang on
a second. Is anybody hearing this? Anybody hearing the music? You are? No?
Don't hear the music, no.
Are you playing? I
was playing I was playing the OG fucking UFC music. For some reason, my laptop doesn't pick up music. Anyway, what I want to say though, is fucking dude, Volk, dude, king of the fucking featherweights. Reason I'm drinking Budweiser, king of beers, king of featherweights. Fucking. All I gotta say is Ilya has fantastic head movement, has great takedowns, has pretty solid takedown defense. I will say that. But the problem therein lies, he has not fought a soul like Alexander Volkanovski. There we go. Cheers, boys. We're about to get taken up. Watch the copyright. Watch the copyright. Be careful, Max, because they will end the live. YouTube will fucking snap that shit down. I don't give a
fuck. End it.
Oh, I thought I was like, fuck. I was like,
end that shit.
But anyway.
We just gotta talk over him. We just gotta keep talking over him.
Volk is gonna win. I might do another chug. I don't know if I can chug too.
Yo.
Don't do that. Don't do that, fool. Don't do hand sanitizer. But
Knuckles, keep talking.
It's gonna be Volk.
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen is Ilya's gonna come in there and he's gonna be all like, I'm fucking cool. Like, look at me. I fucking got a movie coming out. I'm gonna be confident. And he's gonna try to he's gonna try to play that patient game. It's gonna be kind of a test back and forth at first. And then Volk's gonna start fucking doing the man dance with him, and he's gonna start pop, pop, pop. And the reason Josh Emmett couldn't hit Ilya is because Ilya is a lot faster than Josh Emmett. Volk is faster than Josh Emmett. And he's not going to throw telegraphed overhand rights and telegraphed fucking hooks. That's where Josh Emmett fell short, was everything was telegraphed. Everything. You're going from beating Josh Emmett to fighting arguably maybe the greatest mixed martial artist at his weight class that we've ever seen. I'm sorry, honey.
Not arguably, the greatest.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about the greatest mixed martial artist, talent, skill wise, that we have seen at their weight class, yeah, it's probably Volk. Like, the only argument you could say is Islam's getting there with his abilities, but right now it's Volk. And he may be 35, but he just beat the absolute dog shit out of Yair. What? 8 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. So
I don't
Yeah,
know, big dog. I better remember what I had for breakfast. This one
bro,
was
me too, dude.
7 months
I
ago.
forgot how many fucking beers I've had already, so don't feel bad about it. But yeah, dude, it's Volk. I don't see any other path. I think that it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be his toughest test. I really do. I think it's gonna be his best fight. Maybe. No. Max was a better. I think it was a tougher test. Ilya hits harder than Max, but I think that Max just his volume uh is a lot different. So um yeah, I think Volk probably by UD because I think Ilya probably is tough. Probably does have a chin. Um yeah, I got Volk by UD probably like 49-46. I could see Ilya stealing around because when you go on and you get a 10-7 against somebody, you might get around on Volk. So yeah. Volkanovski 49-46, maybe 50-45. That's the pick, boys. Cheers, Volk. I'm not gonna chug this whole thing. Drink it. Coop, what's your pick, brother? Go on.
So almost to reiterate what Knuckles said again, Ilya Taporia is very good. He is a very talented mixed martial artist, but he has not fought someone as good or as on the same level even as Alexander Volkanovski. All right, sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry.
You're all good, brother. Okay. So yeah.
Well,
Fool,
that's a hot take, but
what's your pick, brother?
Cooper, get over there, bro. I told you that right now. Coop, get away, bro. So go back to your computer, bro. Come on, chill. Fuck. To take on wherever my boy Coop was fucking spitting. I'm gonna fucking go with hand sanitizer, boy. Yeah, that's what we rocking with, Mr. Taporia, representing the great country of Spain. You're muted, Max. Whatever you're yelling, I can't hear you, but I get it. I see the sound. I understand.
Wait, he said what? Wait, what'd you say? Say that again.
He said he fucking picked Topuria. What a fucking.
Hand sanitizer,
Sorry
boy.
about that, boys.
Yeah.
Fu, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
You guys. You guys didn't see the Bryce Mitchell fight. You guys didn't see the Josh Emmett fight. Apparently, his grappling has not been on display. I've seen Bo get KO'd by a bigger dude. I think Ilya is a little bigger than what he walks around at. He wasn't a 200-pound fucking rugby player, obviously, but I think Bulk's era is coming to an end. And you can't be champ forever, you know? I think the boxing is so fucking there. He's way better boxer than Bulk. I don't think he's as well as in any other areas.
What?
Ilya Taporia is a better
Did I
boxer
hear
than
that right?
Volkanovski, bro. Anything else is Volkanovski has it covered, like any other mixed martial art. But boxing is going to be his biggest strength over him.
I agree that Ilya is better, but way better feels like a stretch.
At boxing, bro? Fuck.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah. We'll see if he can make some head kicks. You got some PTSD going on with
Based on
Bulk,
wins
so.
over who? Based on wins over who?
Can I remind you that Jai Herbert,
your favorite fighter, brother.
Hey, may I remind you? No. May I remind you? Jai Herbert.
He was sick. He had the flu.
Jai Herbert.
Bryce is not a fucking boxer.
Jai Herbert sparked.
He's a grappler.
Max, just remember. All you have to remember, I'm okay with this. He can say what he wants. Jai Herbert sparked the fuck out of Ilya and would have won the fight had he continued striking.
Yeah.
But what happened is
guy that's not even in the UFC anymore. Okay.
Did you just say woulda?
The thing is he didn't continue striking. He let up because he thought the ref was going to stop it. Watch that fucking fight.
You know what Volk hasn't done? Volk hasn't done. You know what he hasn't done? He hasn't almost lost to a guy that's not even in the UFC anymore. I'm just saying.
Bro, trying to say he was hungover for fucking for the Islam fight. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Just take your
He
fucking
took the fight
loss,
on
bro.
2 weeks' notice. What do you
Who gives
mean?
a shit, bro?
Okay,
What do you
but
mean?
Fu, we are talking about probably, if we're talking about Islam, we're talking about a guy who is probably going to go down as the greatest lightweight of all time. You're fighting a guy a weight class up on short notice.
Islam?
He's going to go down better than Khabib. I will fucking swear it on the Bible right now. He is going to go down better than Khabib. He's better than Khabib.
I agree.
Anybody
go down
that
better
says
than Khabib.
difference, fucking dude.
He's going to be more active. He's going to be more active.
Look at. I'm going to say this right now. Look at a lightweight. Name any fucking lightweight that has ever existed that does what Islam does. Habib was not the striker
Charles
that Islam
Oliveira.
does. Islam has better striking and better wrestling than Habib. Significantly better wrestling and striking than Habib. He's a fucking
Charles
better
Oliveira.
fighter. Habib was so overrated. So overrated. So, anyway, what I'm saying, though, is Volk's lost to probably one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Maybe the greatest lightweight of all time. And you're going to say that Topuria is going to beat him because he lost to this guy on short notice, who is arguably one of the greatest lightweights ever. Who is also
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, square. I'm saying lose because he's gonna fucking lose. He's gonna get fucking pieced up. I don't care who he fought before. I don't care who he fights tomorrow, bro. He's gonna get his ass beat. Fucking Topuria is gonna beat his ass, bro. That's it. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to dive into it. There's gonna be fucking ass whooping, bro.
This may be one of your worst takes of all time, Fu. Like, I'm sorry.
Fu, I'm gonna be real fucking mean. When Volkanovski knocks his ass
That's what I'm here for, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna be real fucking mean.
I love it. Squared. Can we get your opinion real quick, brother?
All I'm saying, bro, I don't want to get blocked when Topuria fucking starches this bro. I don't want to get blocked, bro, because I'm gonna be talking. I will be talking, bro.
Fu,
I want your worst, Fu. I won't reply, but I want your worst.
That's right. Let's go. We love it. We love it. I'll never block you.
And I want you, and it's the same for you guys too. You know, I need a fucking cry, bro. If that fool loses, I'm not gonna cry. Obviously, he's not my fighter, bro.
Right.
This is my fucking pick. You know, I'm not gonna fucking. Oh, I'm fucking wrong, but I get to fucking rub it in your face. So if I'm right,
I might actually cry.
Well, no. To him, yeah, it's a big fight, bro. I mean, and it's crazy how much it means to the country of Spain and Europe. You know, these motherfuckers. France already. They've been having the UK.
Okay, my question though is
Squared. Who do you think is gonna win the fight? Go.
Yeah.
Volk, baby. Volk.
Woo! Woo!
As far as like you're talking about Topuria being a better boxer, we've seen Volk against the best fucking boxer in the UFC, quote unquote, and he went untouched. So, I mean, going off of that, I gotta go with that bald guy. That bald motherfucker's gonna win it all, baby.
Who's got the bigger
Alexander the Great, motherfucker?
Who's got the bigger reach? I want to know that. I also think that's gonna play. I think Volk's got a solid reach. That's gonna play a lot into it.
Bro, fucking Max Holloway doesn't even spar people,
reach
bro.
Than Islam.
This whole Max Holloway is not the best boxer in fucking MMA, bro.
Volk's got a 71.5, and I think Topuria's got like a 69.
God damn.
Yeah.
5'6" with a fucking
to 69.
That's why the dude beats the fuck out of everybody. He's got a fucking
got some
6 foot
long
reach.
arms.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm looking. I see it now. How does that motherfucker? He's 5'6" and has fucking monkey arms. This ain't fair, bro. What the fuck?
To kind of finish.
Hey, that's racist.
No, monkey like ape, like orangutan.
That was probably fucking.
That's even more racist.
It's fucking schlong. What?
What? Schlong? What? Dude, Squared's face. He's like, He's like, what?
The live got real quiet after Schlong.
I don't know what's
like,
going on.
Why did I join back here? Why did I join this pack?
All I'm gonna say is, dude, this is gonna be a fucking dude. This can we be honest though? This main card, the main card's fucking fire. Is it not? Like, it is so fucking good.
Can I just give my 2 cents from what I got kind of interrupted? Not by you guys, but
yeah.
As I mentioned before, Ilya Taporia is very good. He's a great boxer. He has decent grappling skills. I mean, he beat a flu-ridden Bryce Mitchell, but we're not going to
No,
talk about
he's a really
it.
good grappler, bro. He's a fucking phenomenal grappler.
But I do think, or not, I do think, I know that he has not fought anybody with the skill set, the talent, and just the overall grit that Alexander Volkanovski has. Nobody has even gotten close to beating him, or not. That's a poor choice of words. Nobody has gotten close. Nobody has ever taken away this guy's spirit and his heart. His dedication is something I've never seen before in an athlete and probably may never see again. Volkanovski, he took the fight on 2 weeks' notice against a guy who he had lost to before, bigger than him, and was in enemy territory. And granted, he did get knocked out in the first round, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We like to ignore that result like it never even happened. But I do think Volkanovski gets it done. Ilya has been severely underestimating him. And I feel like it's gonna come back to bite him because I feel like Ilya's taken this as, oh, I'm gonna dog walk him, but he's clearly never met or been in the cage with Alexander Volkanovski. That's my two
Um,
cents.
I
Alexander
mean, he's
Volkanovski.
trying to.
Listen, Alexander Volkanovski is the pure human definition of has that dog in him, and there's no doubt about that. Um, I mean, it's so clear that Ilya is looking, or sorry, Illinois. Illinois is looking over uh, Volkanovski. He won't even talk about him. I mean, he just talks about what's next. He keeps talking about Canelo and fucking how he won't fight Yair, how he won't fight Brian Ortega. Dude, shut the fuck up. You don't have to.
You know,
It's so fucking cute that he thinks he's got that kind of say without the belt. He's
you
gonna
know what?
get.
You know what it reminds me of. You know what it reminds me of a shit ton. You guys remember when Anthony Pettis was slated to fight RDA, and everybody was like, "Oh, Anthony Pettis is going to beat the fucking dog shit out of RDA." That was the whole thing. And I remember Anthony Pettis was quoted saying before the fight. I watched. I think it was like the countdown. Anthony Pettis says, "I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking through him." That's what Ilya is currently doing, and you can't do that, dude. Like making the fucking. Don't get me wrong. Like the whole like making a movie, Road to the Championship shit. Like if you win it, that's cool. You're not Conor McGregor. You're just not. You're not like there. He's trying so hard to fall in the shadow of Conor McGregor. The fucking the path is there. I see it, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to be uh, this great prospect coming up on the path like Conor McGregor, and then he's going to beat the champion. Yada yada yada. He's trying to go on the same path. It's not the same, dude. Conor McGregor was just one of a kind. You cannot look through your fucking opponent. You cannot, and that's what he's doing. He's pulling the Anthony Pettis. He's looking through Volk. He's not looking at him. He's worried about Sugar Sean O'Malley. He's worried about Henry or not Henry Cejudo. Fucking Patty the Batty. He's worried about that's another thing too. Can we say this real quick? Because I know like obviously like we're towards the end of like the card discussion. Can we talk about how he said if he beats Volk, he will not fight Holloway, he will not fight Rodriguez, he will not fight Ortega, and I think he even said he's not. Obviously, he won't fight Mitchell again. Who are you going to fight then? You're going to fight the fucking 10 to 15s. You're going to fight Calvin Cater. You're going to fight.
I think those first three are
Like,
the only three mentioned. I think he's just fucking trying to be like every other champion and hint at a.
what I'm saying though is you don't want to fight the toughest people because
Yeah.
I don't give a
He
fuck
was talking about
what
fighting
anybody says.
O'Malley.
I know. I want to say this. I know everybody. There's like, oh, is he going to beat Volk? Is he going to be? Is he not going to beat him? I will say this, and I'll say it confidently. If Max Holloway and him fought tomorrow on full camps, Max Holloway would beat the absolute dog fuck out of him. I mean, dog. Ilya would look like dog water. And I say that. No, don't get me wrong. That's coming off of the fucking zombie fight, which Max didn't look phenomenal in. I'm still that confident in Max. and I'm not that confident in Ilya. And don't get me wrong, I think Ilya is a phenomenal fighter. I just don't think he is what he thinks he is. Again, going back to the fact that he got sparked by Jai Herbert. That's forever gonna fucking live in my mind. Jai Herbert hitting him in with a head kick, him falling down, and Jai Herbert had the fucking fight in the bag, but he didn't hit follow-up strikes. He stood there because he thought the ref was gonna call it. Stupid fuck. But anyway. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I'm carrying on about random bullshit that doesn't matter, but
Ilya Taporia is doing the one mistake that's happened throughout Alexander Volkanovski's career. He is overlooking him. He got overlooked in the first Max fight. He won. He got overlooked in the second Max fight. I don't give a damn what you scored the fight. He won that second Max fight. I think he did start to get a little bit more respect after that, but he is continuing to be, or he's continuing to overlook him. And that
He's the
is
ultimate underdog.
his downfall.
He's the ultimate underdog.
Exactly. He got overlooked in the first Islam fight, and he put on a fight of the year. Like literally a fight of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the best fights. One of the best fights. Like if you want to talk about stakes, one of the best fights ever. Skill for skill, one of the best fights ever.
Pound for pound number 1 and pound for pound number 2. When has that ever happened?
Yeah,
never.
Exactly.
For a champ status too.
Yeah. I mean,
crazy dude.
He's one of the GOATs. He's definitely top 5 for me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Max, you missed it. You were in the bathroom, but I said that, and Coop agreed. I think it was just me and Coop in here. Volk is, when I'm talking like talent wise, what I've seen at their weight class. When I say like pound for pound at their weight class,
prime for pound,
not like lightweight, not fucking bantamweight, not light heavyweight. When I'm talking about at his weight class, Volkanovski at featherweight, he is the most talented mixed martial artist I have ever seen at his weight class.
He was the first.
The only person that could hold a candle is maybe Prime GSP.
Yeah, but even Prime GSP, he was the first one that let people know that this was mixed martial arts, but he also was very still grappling heavy. Volk is like the first true elite, like top of the cream of the crop.
Hey, bro, but hey, I want to say
martial artist.
I want to give a little shine to GSP. I won't go on a fucking tangent, but I want to give a shine to GSP real quick. When's the last time you seen somebody mix fucking karate and grappling at that? Besides Henry Cejudo, but when's the last time that you've seen somebody mix karate and grappling that effectively? It's crazy. I love GSP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. GSP's my probably favorite fighter ever. But I'm saying just pure MMA base like Volkanovski has. He's the first person that's ever like masterminded that, like mastered true mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Good everywhere. I mean, the guy, he just, his leg kicks are crazy. He uses his short reach to his advantage. He has a long reach for his size. He uses that reach, lunging in with straights. And I mean, the guy is just, he has so many tools that he utilizes. He's the first, like, true elite mixed martial artist to be one of the GOATs, in my opinion. Top 5 of all time.
Yeah,
he's gonna win this fucking Saturday, and it's gonna even cement that legacy further.
I think I said it. I don't know if you might have been off camera, or maybe like looking at something, but I said that I really do think this is going to be one of his toughest tests outside of Holloway. I think because I mean, just Ilya's what he represents. God, that's the thing though. Is like Yair represents a shit ton of different angles, and he just neutralized that. I think what the difference between Yair and Ilya is Ilya's ability. To give Fu some credit, his boxing ability is phenomenal. His head movement, because I was rewatching some of the Josh Emmett shit.
You want to see some crazy shit?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Oh, you can't see it. This shit's
blurry. Fuck. I'm blurring that shit.
Fucking lit, bro. Here, how do you blur this shit, dude?
There's an option, I think. There you go.
I almost beat his ass, fool.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Oh, you got a crackhead. Is that one? Oh, dude, that guy's fucked. Oh, okay.
That was acting
You got an
crazy,
LA
bro. I
crack.
almost knocked his ass out. That shit was crazy right now.
Fucking LA crackhead.
Blur. Oh, bro, it's crazy out here, bro.
I just deal with meth heads. I guess it's a little different, but no, to go back to what Fool was saying though is give him some credit. Yeah, Ilya's boxing sharp. I just think and like it looked really good against Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett's just so much slower than Volk. I think that's
And
a
Josh
big
Emmett is
difference too, man.
he's a zombie too. Like he's incredibly hard.
I don't think
Real
I've seen a
quick.
chin that fucking good for real, like for a while. His chin's crazy.
Real quick. So Dusko Todorovic is out of his fight against who was it? AJ Dobson.
Hey, why is Max speaking German, bro? What the fuck?
Dusko Todorovic. Fuck,
You know,
whatever
you had
his
it,
name is.
you had it right. Todorovic, yeah.
Todorovic, yeah. Is out. And Edmund Shabazian will now fight AJ Dobson at UFC Vegas 89 on March 23rd.
Makes sense because AJ was out of his fight with Trayshawn.
Trayshawn, yeah. So,
Shout out Trayshawn, man. Fucking get healthy, bro. Get healthy, man. Fucking, you were one of my favorite interviews. Get healthy, dude. Like, figure it out. Figure it out. Love you. I'm not gonna talk shit. Just figure it out, brother.
yeah, don't fucking talk shit. No, stop
Like,
it.
I just want to be real though. Just like hey, I'm not a fighter, so I can't say shit. I will say that I can't say shit. I'm not a fighter. Just like, but what is my fucking TV just came off of mute? But anyway, I gotta take a piss, boys. Talk. I gotta take a pee. I gotta take a pee so bad.
What? Dude just went like.
Fuck, bro. You could have gone. That was like he could have gone like 30 minutes.
He was just in like mid fucking conversation, mid sentence, and just said I have to pee so bad. Nobody was stopping you from going to piss. You could have just gone and pissed. We weren't holding you.
I think he felt like he was cooking and shit.
Hey, what? He was cooking.
Like, I'm cooking.
He was cooking that
that meth. He was
cooking that meth. That's what he was doing.
That fucking Ozark OG.
That's why Kansas City has such a big meth problem. Oh my god.
Did he just? What the fuck was this?
Yeah, he fucking did.
Hey, PK, if you're watching this, please screenshot that. Like, please. I desperately need that.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking awesome. Dude, I'm way too cooked for this. I need to go to sleep. God damn it. Now I'm like trying to fucking. What?
What? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying it'll be a. Hopefully, Volk wins, but I don't know, man. It looks.
Volk is good.
You guys talking about that Ozark fucking OG meth?
No, we were talking about.
We were.
Good lord.
All right, buddies. Fucking let's make our fucking what's our UFC 300 main event predictions? Who's it gonna be? Max, go.
God. It's gonna be a hot take. It's not gonna make any sense. Aspinall gone.
Ooh, that's sexy.
Honestly, like that's almost the only thing they're fucking left with.
That's really sexy.
I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people because I think like it's not gonna be as exciting as everybody thinks. It's Leon and Bilal, bro. I don't want to be that person, but that's what it's gonna be because like they don't. What else do you have? They've ran out of options. And Ariel, don't get me wrong, he's kind of a fucking cuck, but generally he's not wrong when he says like I've heard this and this, and then like one of the number one things outside of Ham's out fighting was Leon and Bilal, so it's fucking unfortunately going to be Leon and fucking Bilal. Which if you're going to do that, just don't fucking make the fight. have Justin and fucking Max be the main event. I would rather see that. I don't need to see Leon and Bilal fight on that card. But that's what it's going to be because they've got to fucking sate the fans. But yeah.
I don't even think
Coop,
that
what do you got, brother?
like saving the fans. I just think that's. I think people are just
No,
gonna be
sating, like
hating.
giving, like, yeah, sating, like giving them a fight to like whet their appetites because
Okay.
they, for some reason, they think that they think that they have to give a fight. If anybody's looked at the card's fucking banging. Just give us a couple more like little undercard bang. Do like fucking, I don't know. Do fucking I'm trying to think of a random ass fighter. Do any random fucking bantamweight against another bantamweight. Do a fucking featherweight against a featherweight. Do Josh Emmett versus Arnold Allen. Josh Emmett, Arnold Allen. If Arnold Allen's healed, do that at 300. I'd be fucking down for that. I would be down for that. Well, I don't need fucking. I would rather see Arnold Allen and Josh Emmett than fucking.
Bro, what the fuck are
Uh,
you waffling about, bro? Arnold Allen?
Bro, he's right.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
would
just
love to see Josh Allen, or not Josh Allen.
What
I'd
the
like
fuck? The Bills quarterback? Oh shit.
Josh Allen
Jesus
versus
Christ.
Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen beat the fuck out of Patrick Mahomes, but go ahead, go ahead, Coop.
I think it's gonna be Leon versus Bilal. I hate to say it,
Yeah,
but I really just
yeah,
I think it's gonna be Leon versus Bilal.
it hurts. It hurts, bro. Fu, what do you think, dog?
I think it's gonna be a shit, I don't know. Might be a who could it be, bro? Who could it be? Max, you're muted. Shit. It's gonna be fucking Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz, bro. Fuck it.
I
Let's go.
fucking want
I
that
think
Finish
it's
fight.
that.
gonna be shit. I don't know.
I
Fucking
want
Conor
you.
McGregor and Nathaniel fucking Diaz would be the biggest fight for this sport. And fuck Michael Chandler. Not like in a fucking like, oh, I hate him, but it's kind of like, come on, bro. You're from Bellator. You're from the B side full. Like, don't be over here coming over here trying to fucking impede on my fucking trilogy, my boy. We got fucking Nate Stockton slap motherfucking Diaz, bro, and Connor the fucking goat McGregor to the sport. That, I mean, what else? What else do you want, bro? Like, I mean, shit, dude. If we get Bilal and Leon, I'll fuck it. That's it, man. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't want. I would
It's
rather
over,
not.
bro.
I'd rather not have. I'd rather not have it.
What would you?
Goat Conor McGregor. That's what he said. The goat Conor McGregor.
Well, not he's not the goat, but like to the sport, you know, like
He's the goat star.
the marketing and
Yeah,
shit. Like, yeah,
okay.
that no, he's not the goat. He's not
Obviously,
the
that's
goat. Believe me, bro. Yeah, no. But he's that's his marketing thing, you know.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how we get the. That's how
In
we
order
get
to be a
the
goat, you got to defend the title.
the,
And
the fashions and the
on
casual.
that.
He's got two.
Squared,
So
you got it. I don't Square. I don't know if he's. Can you give an opinion, Squared? You got one, brother.
Volkanovski could never. Volkanovski could
Shut your
never.
Volkanovski
fucking
defended a
mouth.
belt 6 times,
Shut
Hold
your
on,
bro.
I want
fucking mouth.
Square. We haven't let. Let's let Square go. Let's let Square go. What do you got, brother?
No one's talking about this. Zuck and Elon is still on the table, right?
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Other than that, other than that, last I heard, DDP's said he was good to go. I could see DDP and Izzy happening.
I need it.
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, they need star power for sure, and it sounds like Izzy's kind of the only option at this point. I mean, Connor's an option, but they just don't seem to want to make that happen. Yeah, so I'm gonna go DDP and Izzy. And before I hop off, I want to do something for PK real quick. PK, if you're watching, give me just 1 second.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh god! If anything is for
TK
PK,
is
I'm
probably
scared.
fucking.
I'm scared.
TK's.
I'm scared.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah! Hold on. Are we doing cowboy hats, bro?
No way, dude. No way.
Where you
Oh
at,
my
PK?
God. Oh, dude, this is gonna be great. Oh man.
Knuckles getting a hat. What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so.
My
Maybe.
fucking cowboy hat. I can't find my cowboy hat, but
That's pretty gay.
fuck you. Anyway,
That's pretty gay too.
I got my. This is for Alien. I got my fucking Amish hat, my gardener hat. I can't find my fucking dude. I can't find my fucking cowboy hat. I don't know where I put it. That shit's expensive too. That was like fucking $80. I better buy it. But this is my gardener hat. I like how it's. I'm
Knuckles,
gonna.
you like a Boy Scout chaperone.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck you.
Tell me I'm
Come
wrong.
on, man.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting cooked.
dude.
Fuck, dude. Hell yeah. I'm glad Square came in. I'm glad Square popped in. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna take this fucking Boy Scout hat off. But oh shit. Okay. Another question. I'm sure we're probably gonna end before too long, but I want to run some random shit by y'all before we hop off this bitch. I got to do something fucking crazy. We got to have one crazy thing during the live.
No, I think we're good, bro. Whatever.
I got to think of something like.
Let me go get my water. Like, that's crazy, right? Can that be the crazy thing that I just go get my bottle of water? Because I
always, dude. I always have water on hand, bro.
I just gotta go get my water.
Go get your water. I'm trying to. Okay. So, question I'm gonna ask Fu and
I just have a bottle of water empty by me, so I can just pee in it. What?
I actually, no lie, because I work as a driver. If anybody doesn't know that watching this, I work as everybody that's watching this knows that I work as a driver, but I have an empty bottle at all times in case. Always got to have one. Now, if I got to shit, it's just pray, like just pray that you don't.
I have two bottles.
Nah, dog, dude, fucking. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. One time, I guess this dude fucking shit in a bag and didn't take it out of his truck and left it in the fucking truck. Oh God, no, I'm glad it wasn't me that found it. Fuck that. Anyway, we have a lot of fucking stupid ass people working for us. But anyway, the question I wanted to ask was, what would your initial reaction, like legitimate initial reaction, be if they did announce Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg for the main event of 300? What would your reaction be, Coop?
Simultaneously, I would be really pissed and also kind of excited.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many good options for 300's main event, and if they went with Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk,
right. I can see that. Fu, what about you, brother? Okay, Fu's muted. My fucking reaction, bro. I think I tweeted this the other day. Legitimately, depending on if I'm high or drunk or not, it'd probably be the same no matter what. I'd legitimately probably be like, hell yeah. That's like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be like, hell yeah. Because I just like fucking watching people fight, man. And there's not much better than fucking street fights. And that's the closest thing you can get to just two normal dudes fighting. Now, I will say this. Elon has a background in, I think, Taekwondo, and Mark Zuckerberg obviously has a background in jiu-jitsu and shit, and he's trained a few times with like city kickboxing and shit. So, but yeah, no,
How'd you call Mark Zuckerberg a normal dude?
Oh yeah, sorry, he's a reptilian. Sorry. Anyway, but anyway, he's a normal reptilian. But yeah, my initial reaction would just literally like I'd be like, hell yeah. I'd be down for it. I don't give dude, I like fucking fights, man. I like fighting. You could fucking now don't get me wrong, if they announced like I don't know, fucking Joe Piper versus or not Joe Piper, I'm trying to think of somebody really boring. If they announce fucking Bilal versus
Dude, the joke is you ruined it. You ruined it.
Yeah. I'm drunk. Fuck you anyway.
You had like
Matt.
a whole 15 seconds to say something funny. And you fucking ruined it. God. You
Max.
red
Okay,
haired
anyway,
ginger
Max.
son of a bitch.
Max.
That's why everybody hates gingers right there.
I'm not a ginger. I've got fucking brown hair. I have GBS, bro. I have GBS, bro.
I don't know what that means, dude.
Ginger beard syndrome. I'm not a ginger. I have brown hair, but I've got a ginger beard. It's ginger beard syndrome, bro.
That
It's
sounds like a really, really fucking ginger way of trying to call yourself not ginger.
yeah, no, it's a disease, bro. It's sick, dude. I'm sick. I'm ill. I have an illness.
Well, stay the fuck away from me.
Okay, Max. The question was, if they announced Elon versus Mark Zuckerberg tomorrow, what would your initial reaction be?
Fuck, I don't know.
Would you be excited or would you be mad?
I'd be indifferent. I think, to be honest, I don't really care.
So we've had 3 different reactions. Coop said he'd be mad but like interested. You said doesn't really matter. Me, I'd be like, hell yeah. I'd be like, hell yeah.
I mean, I'd watch it. Obviously, I mean, that's fucking. Who wouldn't watch it? Even whoever says they wouldn't watch it would fucking watch it.
Okay, question. Who wins?
I don't know, dude. Probably Zuck because
Elon's bigger, but yeah, Zuck's got.
yeah, but Zuck just seems like the more fucking
Dude, he's ripped. Have you seen-
sociopathic,
dude,
like
he's ripped
methodical
as-
type of guy. Like
dude,
I
he's
feel like
ripped as fuck.
Elon has like weird emotions, but he has emotions where like Zuckerberg is just like emotionless, so he's just all
Yeah.
methodical and just gonna like piece them apart. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, he's a lizard. Yeah, he's a lizard. He's a
Yeah,
lizard.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Zuckerberg's also like 10 years younger too, so that makes a big difference. He's 10 years younger. He's got better athleticism, trains regularly, whereas like Elon looks like me, but like worse, which is pretty rough. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's
That is pretty fucking bad. Goddamn.
That's bad. It's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
But all right,
Dude, I'm kidding, Knuckles.
boys. We about ready to end the fucking thing, I guess, huh?
Now you like a ginger again. Yes, we already ender, but yeah, you like a ginger.
I always look like a ginger, bro. I can't fucking escape it. I can't
Well,
escape
you are kind of, but anyways. Hell yeah, I'm down. Appreciate everybody hopping in. What?
Chug a beer. Let me chug a full fucking. I'm gonna chug a full one. I've chugged like 3 beers tonight. Chug another one. Ooh, that's full. That's a pint.
I'll chug some water for you.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me finish this beer off and then chug this beer.
I'm gonna talk while you do that. Thanks everybody for hopping into the Bourbon and Bud MMA podcast. Once again, we appreciate all the support we can get. You guys mean the world to us. We love just acting a fool every week for you guys. It's for our entertainment just as much as yours. 34th episode in the last about year in a month. Appreciate everybody doing what they do for us. We've got supporters, PK, fucking Alien, John Mar, Johnny. We can go down the list and just name every fucking supporter we have. We appreciate you guys. A like, a subscribe, a follow, whatever you can do. We appreciate it. Doing this for free. We love doing
also,
just for fun, man.
It helps us out too if you I don't know about Apple. I think it's also on Spotify, but if you want to, don't feel obligated to, but if you want to give us a review, you can rate us on Spotify and Apple, I think out of 5 stars. Only if you want to, don't feel obligated to. And I think on Apple you can even write a written review. I don't use Apple, I use Spotify, so I'm not sure. But if you want to do that, it helps out the podcast. It boosts what we get. And we're just trying to do big things, man. Like that's the thing is like the more views we get, the more things that we do, the more promotion we get for our product, the better that we can do for the fans. And obviously, like we're trying to do random shit. Obviously, I'm like I know I'm going on a tangent, but like it's a good tangent. It's to kind of explain to you guys what the goals are and like what we can do. Like if you guys give us this shit, if you guys give us ideas, if you guys give us reviews, things like that whole idea of like me buying beer. If we get more promotion, more people watching, that whole thing, like me saying that I'm gonna buy Ecuadorian beer, because obviously, like you guys fucking know, I'm gonna support Cheeto in the next fight. I am more liable to buy that beer if I got more people watching. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I know, like I want to do it for the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fan kind of guy. Like I want to do it for you guys, and I want to do it for the boys too. But it's the same way. Like we can do that. We don't get any money off of this, but the more support we have, the more obligated I feel like we are to do it for our fans. And we're already doing stupid fucking crazy shit. I did a shoey while like 5 people were watching on our last episode, you know. So like just the support that we get, the more support we get, we fucking love you guys. If you guys keep us support on Twitter, support on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, comment in the comment sections, fucking comment on our posts, give us tweets at us what you want to see in the future. And we're going to try to be active on Instagram. If you got IG, if you got anything, you know, Facebook is going to be coming eventually. I'm going to try to make a Facebook thing. I'm kind of like the Facebook guru. I used to be a shit poster. So we're going to get there. But yeah, just what I'm saying is like the more support you give us, and don't get me wrong, like I'm not begging you or asking you for it, like on my knees begging for it, but man, it helps out a shit ton if you guys give us support on all platforms. But if you don't feel like it, totally get it. So,
My boy said he will suck you up for a fucking like.
yeah,
Let's
pretty much,
go.
dude. I'm fiending, bro. I'm fiending. But before we end this shit, I got a full pint. I got to chug a full point.
Love. Shout out.
Love you, boys. Cheers.
Love this shit, man. I love this. So hopefully we grow this shit like we grow the sport. But I'm very proud of every single one of you. And keep grinding, keep grinding. We educate each other. I love that.
Also, shout out Fu. You better fucking let us know when your next fight is, bro. We love you.
I love you too.
I'm in pain, bro, and I also love you. Like I'm crying because I love you, and I'm crying also because that fucking hurt a little bit. It was cold.
Food's getting high,
yeah.
Knuckles is getting drunk, both saying we love each other. This is what Bourbon and Bud MMA is all about.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised, honestly, like as drunk as I've gotten, I haven't done you guys know, obviously, like Coop probably not as much as us. But Max and Fu, you know the I love you speech when you're drunk?
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't given that on live yet.
It's all good, bro.
I need to get more drunk, I guess, huh?
I don't think that's to get a solution to that.
Look, yeah,
let's see how that
I love you guys. Fuck yeah, I love you, boys.
Shout out to our fans, our fucking friends, our fucking mutuals,
friends, yeah,
and our fucking shout out to MMA Twitter, man. Except Joshy, fuck that fool. I better not see you in the fucking street, fool. Now I can't tweet it, fool, but I can say that shit, bro. I better not fucking see your stupid ass, bro. I'll break your stupid ass nose fucking so far up your fucking
Let
back.
Him know.
Motherfucker. They're gonna have to fucking create a new fucking surgery. I'm done.
Let him know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just sorry. I can't do that shit on Twitter, but
no, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Bro. I can't stand that motherfucker either. I feel you, bro.
The motherfucker's literally gonna make me go to fucking Toronto and just fucking go to every fucking factory that fucking makes peanuts and shit. Like that fool don't know where the fuck I work. Like that fool don't know where the fuck you work. Like I don't know where the fuck you work. But anyways, bro. I'm not gonna do all that, but I want to. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Hell yeah,
I'm
baby.
like the Mexican. I'm like the Mexican Sean Strickland, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Fucking dude, bro. Like just fucking say, just fucking pull up, bro. Just fucking me and him, bro, in the fucking nut factory. Let's go. You see them titties?
Yeah, baby.
Anyways,
Fuck yeah, fool. We love you. We love you, bro. We fucking love you, bro.
and that's for
If Fu had
that's from the heart.
$100, if Fu had $100 for every time he said "fuck" or "fucking," that man would be able to fund this podcast like 50 times over.
I love it, dude. I love it. Fuck yeah, guys. Shit. I'm drunk. I'm gonna bounce off here, boys. Peace
Yeah,
out
it's
to the
time to
fans.
go.
Deuces.
Hell yeah. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all hopping in. As always, Bourbon and Buddy.